Here's a story in the Bible that lets us know the riches that God gives us is for us to bless others. And we can't be like that rich fool in the Bible. And one of the company said unto him, Master, speak to my brother, that he divide the inheritance with me. And he said unto him, Man who made me judge or divider over you, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. So it's letting us know right there, the riches and the abundance is not about the money that you have in your pocket, the house, the jewelry, the cars, all the materialistic things. That's not what the wealth is, and that's not what abundance is. He's letting us know in the Bible. In Luke 12:13, he's letting us know that. So that's something that we always got to keep our minds forward on, that riches and abundance is not from the money that we have in our pocket. It's not in the wealth that we desire. That's not really it. He goes on to say, here's the parable. The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful, and he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thy ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, Thy fool, this shall I require thy soul of thee. Then those shall those things be which thou hast provided. So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. So in that parable, God's saying, what a fool you are for breaking down your barns and building a bigger area so you can store up your fruits and all your treasures that God blessed you with. Now, God's calling your soul back to heaven, and what's going to happen to all the fruits and everything that you tore down that barn and you put all that work in? Where's all that fruit going to go? It's going to perish because you were being a fool, and the goods that God gave you, you didn't do anything good with it. With all that extra, what you could have did was you could have fed families. You could have took the goods to the homeless. You could have did more things with that abundance that God blessed you with, but you didn't. So a crucial thing of this whole message is a person came to Jesus and said, Hey, can you make my brother, my family member, split the inheritance with me? The thing is, maybe he didn't want to help you with that because he knew your heart. He knew that the abundance that your family member got, they were going to do something good with it. And you still had to learn that lesson because you're just going to be like the fool, the rich fool who tore down his barns and hid all the fruit and was just trying to use it for himself instead of giving back to the community and giving it back to the people and helping people out. So you always got to remember, you can't be like that rich fool, but God will bless you with riches as long as he knows that you're going to do something good with it and you're going to give back to the people. We can't be storing our treasure and hiding it and trying to consume it for ourselves and be greedy. We always got to be willing to give it back. And that's what the parable of the rich fool is about in Luke 12:13. Just always remember that. Peace and blessings.